What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Once again, the springtime, the summertime, the lovely weather that we are getting disagrees with my body so much. I really need Persephone to, go back and hang out with her husband because it's wreaking havoc on my throat. Anyway, Malibu Rising. So this is the third book I have read by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and it is also one of the 4 books that takes place within the same universe. So this book takes place within the same timeline with the same characters as The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, as Daisy Jones and the Six, and then Carrie Soto is back. I haven't read Carrie Soto yet, but I will say, after reading Malibu Rising and being introduced to her, I am very interested in meeting her properly in that book. Malibu Rising is about the 4 children of Mick Riva, who is the notorious rock star who just comes in and is just completely awful, and this really is like his asshole origin story. Like, he's just a terrible person, and at the same time you kind of feel bad for him, but you're also like, dude, just stop, just go away. The cool thing about this book is that the present day part of the story only takes place within about 24 hours. Riva children are throwing a party, the oldest of which, who owns the house where the party is being thrown, has just been left by her husband very publicly, and she's really going through it. So as they're getting ready for this party, we're getting flashbacks to their life before. And what I love is that these flashbacks at first are framed from their mother's perspective. How she met Mick, how he left her, how he's never reliable, this, that, and the other thing. And then seeing the children all grow up, like seeing Nina and Hud and Jay and Kit all grow up and kind of form this family unit together. It was really good. I really loved those flashback sequences so much. So when I got to the second half of the book, which was pretty much just the party, I did find myself missing that. Overall, like, what's good about this is what's good about all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. Like, the way that she is able to write these characters, they feel so real. They are allowed to be messy. They are allowed to have these really complex and like conflicting emotions. Is just like completely unmatched. I've never seen anybody be able to do this quite like Taylor Jenkins Reid. Like, Nina specifically, as the oldest of like the Riva clan, it really fell on her to be the reliable one for her siblings, and then to see how she's the only one who really had a relationship with her dad. So of course it hits her so hard that he never shows up and he constantly just forgets about them. So that's happening. And her husband leaves her very publicly. She's always supposed to be the one who like is put together and like has everything under control. So to see her story evolve throughout like just this 24 hours and to really see like the ins and outs of her character was masterfully done. Like, I absolutely adored that. Now, I am giving this book an A-, and that's just because like I loved the first half of this book much better than the second half. The second half, we get a lot of perspectives like from the party at large, and those really didn't matter to me. I didn't really care about like the party getting out of control or like other things like that. I really only cared about the Riva clan, and I kind of felt like I wished it had followed some different beats. Like, ultimately, I love where the story ended up, and like ultimately I love the way all of our characters ended up, but like the second half itself, the pacing wasn't the same, and I think it's because those flashback sequences were removed from it. We still do get like a little bit because there's a new character that comes into play. We see a little bit more of Mick Riva and things like that, but ultimately like I was missing those other flashbacks that we had in the first half of the book. This book is still like absolutely outstanding. I still really loved it. I just think that I love Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones a little bit more, but Nina Riva is definitely like gonna live in my heart as one of my absolute favorite characters. And June, like justice for June, oh my god, like she is up there with like Camila, honestly, in my opinion. So like I said, I am giving this book an A-, and if you haven't yet, I would highly recommend you check it out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Top Books with me every week. That's everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!